Example 2. Find the total area bounded by the x-axis and the curve y equals f of x on the indicated interval. Enter your answer in exact form or as a decimal number rounded to the nearest thousandth. This function is a parabola. I know that because it has an x squared. In order for it to change from a positive, which is above the x-axis, or a negative below, it has to first equal 0. So I want to see where 4x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Now this one will not factor. You might not recognize that at first, but it will not. So I'm going to use the quadratic formula. So that's x equals the opposite of b, plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. All of that's over 2a. And for us, a is 4, b is negative 3, and c is positive 1. So x is the opposite of negative 3, which is 3, plus and minus the square root. Negative 3 squared is 9, minus 4 times 1 over 2 times 4. So that's 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 16. That's a negative 7 over 8. And already I see that this is an imaginary or complex answer, because the square root of a negative is the square root of 7i imaginary. That means that this particular parabola never crosses the x-axis, because it's zeros, right? Zeros are imaginary. And that means that it is either always up here or always down here. And since this one has a positive coefficient, it's always going up. So it's not going to cross this x-axis, so we don't have to have part of it above and a part of it below. So we're just going to do the integral. And the endpoints they gave us were from 3 to 4, 4x squared minus 3x plus 1 dx. So that's going to be 4x to the third over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 plus x evaluated at 4 and 3. And so I'm going to have some fractions involved here. So I'm just going to use my calculator to do this. So I've got 4 times 4 cubed over 3 minus 3 times 4 squared over 2 plus 4. All of that is minus 4 times 3 cubed over 3 minus 3 times 3 squared over 2 plus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit preliminarily and then use my calculator at the very end. So 4 times 4 cubed is going to be 4 times 64, which is 256 over 3, minus 3 times 4 squares, 3 times 16, 48 over 2, plus 4. minus 4 times 3 cubed. 3 cubed is 27. 27 times 4 is 108 over 3. Minus 3 times 9 is 27 over 2 plus 3. Now, some of these fractions will reduce, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to use my fraction key, A, B, C, for every one of these fraction bars. So I'm going to enter. I'll go ahead and do the first set of parentheses first. That's 256 fraction key 3 minus 48 fraction key 2 plus 4. Now it comes out as a mixed number, so you want to go second and the fraction key again, and that changes it from a mixed number to a fraction. They did not ask for any mixed numbers, they said a fraction. Okay, so second fraction key, enter, and that's 196 over 3. Minus, so 108 fraction key 3 minus 27 fraction key 2 plus 3. Second fraction key, enter, is 51. Let me do that one more time. I don't think that's right. 108 fraction key 3 minus 27 fraction key 2 plus 3, and that is 51 over 2. Now, we would have to get a common denominator of 6, but we're going to let the calculator do that. 196 fraction key 3 minus 51 fraction key 2 is a mixed number, so second fraction key, it is 239 over 6. And that's our final answer.